Hi everyone. I wanted to talk about setting up a works cited page and a little bit about the format for an annotated bibliography. To start, let's look at this image of the elements that can be included in your works cited page. This is a list of the order the elements go in, and as you gather these elements, you might not have them all. So if there's something missing, you just omit it from the works cited list. You only list the information that you have. So you start out with the author. You list him or her by last name first. And you'll notice the punctuation marks after each of these. Those represent the punctuation that goes after the item in the works cited list, which I'll show you in a moment. The title of the source is the title of the article. The article even on a web page could go here. The title of the container might be the title of an anthology that the source is in, or the title of the container could be the web page that the article is on. Other contributors refer to editors, so if a book was edited by someone, you would include that there. The version number refers to the edition number, 5th edition, etc. Number refers to volume number, and this is something that's not always used. The publisher would be the publisher like Norton and Company. Publication date is the date or year that the book was last and most recently published. And location refers to page numbers. So here's the same list, and we're putting in the information that we have. Here's the author, Gerald Graff. We have his last name first with a comma separating from his first name. This book is written by multiple authors, so when that happens, you put et al. After the first author's name. The title of the source is They Say, I Say with readings. We don't have this information. We move down to the version number is the 4th edition. Publisher is W.W. Norton and Company. We have the publication date. There's no page number or locations. So to convert this into a works cited entry, we list the elements we have in order, followed by the punctuation noted on this master list here. And if you go beyond one line with a works cited entry, you always indent the second line or beyond of the entry. That's so that this first information juts out to the left and makes it easier for readers to find the entry. So here's another example. This one we have the author is Sean Blanda. The title of the source is the title of the article he wrote, which is here, and the title of the container is the title of the anthology that that article is in. This one does have page numbers, and you can see here by looking at the works cited entry that to list the page numbers, if it's more than one page, you use PP beforehand. So let's look at a works cited page. This is just those two entries on this page. However, works cited should be centered at the top. You have your two entries with the hanging indentation here, and notice that they are in alphabetical order, Blanda coming first. Next, let's look at the annotated bibliography. Now this has some different authors here. So with an annotated bibliography, you're putting your works cited entry up top, but then you're also including a brief summary of the article. You need to think about it like if someone asked you what this article was about that you read, that you could explain it to them in a brief paragraph, and that's what you'll be doing. So if you move on down, the next entry is also created here with hanging indentation and the summary afterwards. And the title is Annotated Bibliography. So this annotated bibliography that you create is what you'll be attaching to the end of your essay when it's done. So if you have any questions about the structure, please feel free to email me, and I hope this helps you.